This is Kat Rourke with the Cape Cod Institute. It's a pleasure to be joined today by Molly Eldridge. Molly is a skilled AEDP clinician and supervisor, and she'll be joining us for her second teaching experience at the Cape Cod Institute. Welcome, Molly.
Hi, Kat. Welcome to you. I'm delighted to be here and talk to you about the course and Cape Cod Institute.
Wonderful. Thank you so much for taking the time today. I thought it would be great to start with a general overview. Could you talk to us a little bit about what AEDP stands for?
Of course, absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
So AEDP is Accelerated Experiential Dynamic Psychotherapy. It was developed by Diana Fosha, who now helms the AEDP Institute, which is in New York City. AEDP is actually growing worldwide, though, as we speak. It's very exciting. AEDP is a healing-oriented model of therapy that treats trauma and helps to undo aloneness by harnessing and drawing on the innate powers of neuroplasticity that are kind of hardwired into all of us. And it does this in the context of a safe and attached therapy relationship, which is key. It has roots in many different disciplines, including interpersonal neurobiology, contemplative mindfulness studies, emotion therapies, motion theory, and body-based somatic therapies, as well as, of course, attachment theory. In AEDP, we seek to work moment to moment as we track relational and emotional experiences together with the client. And we're always looking to activate the transformance strivings that we believe are inherent in all of us. And we really work to help clients recover their core sense of themselves and increase their resilience and just experience a renewed sense of life and energy. It's a very positive, healing-oriented kind of therapy.
It sounds incredibly dynamic and quite transformative.
Yes.
It also sounds like it's quite active.
Yes, we believe that something should happen and something should happen in the room in the session. That's what makes it very alive and very exciting. Yes.
Yeah. So I know you have, we've talked about the alphabet soup before. So yes. I'm wondering how you found AEDP yourself.
Yes, well, interestingly enough, I first heard Diana Fosha, dear to my heart, at the Cape Cod Institute. And there was, yes, lots of emerging therapies and exciting things to be learning about, but AEDP really struck me as she spoke about this very cogent theory that had such heart. And it explained to me what was happening in my office when things were going very, very well. And I had a way to actually do that more clearly, more explicitly, with learnable, teachable skills and tools that I could do it and have it happen more regularly. It also was a way of working and a theory that allowed me to bring all of who I was, and allows any therapist to bring all of who they are, which I so appreciate about it. So I could use the other models and ways of thinking and put them within this framework of AEDP. So, yes.
Wonderful. So maybe we can hear a little bit about your course this summer.
Of course. I'd love to tell you about the course. It's going to be very exciting. As most therapists know, the research really demonstrates that the therapeutic relationship is the key factor in predicting positive outcome in therapies. And so we really work to make this explicitly available. The relationship really is paramount. And in AEDP, we have a saying where we say we work to make the implicit explicit, the explicit experiential, and the experiential relational, and the relational becomes transformational. The AEDP has this clear model that maps out what happens in the transformational processes, and we track those. So in the course, we're going to study all these processes and look at them. It'll be a balance of both left brain and right brain ways of working and learning together. We're going to watch lots of video of actual therapy sessions. That's in fact how Diana Fosha came up with the theory, is by tracking and watching countless hours of video sessions to track and model this transformational process. So we'll explore all these mechanisms together, and we'll practice the actual language of these interventions, together, and we'll play and have fun with doing it in a growthful way so people can leave taking home something that they can use on Monday.
That's great. Yes, I remember last year with in your course with Natasha Pren, the use of video, and it really it seemed to move the class along in an interesting way in terms of the dynamics between both the faculty members and the participants.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's great that you saw that. I mean,
Yeah.
it's really one of the privileges we have to show and share. This is what's actually happening in the office. Here's the theory that I can teach you about here, and here's me doing it here. Here's me perhaps even at times not doing it perfectly, but here's what we do next, okay? And that, I think, is one of the things in AEDP is, again, how we work with the relationship, and seeing that happen on video is just, it's nothing like it to see, so.
Well, we're very excited. It sounds delightful.
I also just want to say that the course is really appropriate for both people who are new to AEDP and for folks that have had some exposure or practice some, because it's certainly in my trainings, the more I get, the more it helps, the more videos I watch, the more video of different even clinicians, because each of us brings our own way of working. So that's really helpful too. And so it's just an opportunity to learn more, practice, and go deeper. So for both new and old folks.
Great.
Yeah.
So I was interested in hearing a little bit more about what you are most excited about in not only the field of AEDP, but the field in general.
Let's see. Well, with AEDP, I'm most excited as we are to be teaching it more and more, and see it spreading worldwide, and see therapists continue to be excited and enlivened by it. It's thrilling to see folks who have been practicing for a long time have this, again, renewed sense of how to go back to their offices and make something happen. That really, really helps people. It's impactful. So that's exciting. I think the research too, we're doing some new research in AEDP to, make it a more available research-based kind of therapy. And that's really exciting and happening as we speak. And in the field, I think and AEDP epitomizes this, is this sort of true application now of the neurosciences that are coming in and really showing what we're doing and why we're doing it. So it's very exciting.
Great.
Yeah.
Thank you. I also know that you happen to be on Cape Cod right now.
I am on Cape Cod. I actually live and practice here year round. Yeah. It's sort of a gloomy gray February day, and we're sort of, imagining what it's like here in the beautiful summer. So yes.
Yes. So since you have an insider scoop on the region, I'm wondering if there's something that you'd like to share that is your favorite thing to do in the summer.
Well, I'm a little beach rat, so I love the beaches no matter the weather. And the key thing is, if you don't mind walking, even in the midst of a crowded summer, you can get away from people. And one of the things to do, particularly even if the weather is not ideal, is to walk the beach flats on the bayside, where the water goes out like a mile, and you just feel like you're in this otherworldly place. So that's a little secret tip that I give folks.
Wonderful. Thank you for that one. I also know that you're quite familiar with the Cape Cod Institute, and so I'm wondering if you could share a bit about what makes it such a unique learning and teaching environment.
Absolutely. Cape Cod Institute is really a total, rich, deep place to learn. And partly it's the setup of it, the morning sessions to learn, have time with faculty and with each other, and then go off in the afternoon and have time to integrate and digest what you've learned, perhaps read, and also just play and have fun. And we know that again, and the neuroscience backs this, that play helps people be more receptive to new experience and to learning. It facilitates that. So the model at Cape Cod Institute was ahead of its time, and now we have the science to back that up. But the balance of morning and afternoon is a treat to both faculty, and the participants over and over again speak to that. also the Cape Cod Institute is just a great place. We have folks like you there, our wonderful other staff. It's just a very chill environment to learn in. So yeah.
Well, I hope it goes without saying that we are incredibly thrilled to have you as faculty this summer and representing AEDP, as well as the fact that you get to come play and teach with us. So thank you. Thank you for being with us next summer.
Okay, delighted and can't wait to see you there.